Hi, I'm Tracy from Life Improvement, and today's video is about how I challenged myself to do a minimum of 5,000 steps per day. Now, you've probably read somewhere, heard somewhere that 10,000 steps a day is the recommended amount to do based on how it helps your health and fitness and so forth. But I thought, well, let's start with 5,000 steps a day. So, also the reason I decided to do this was I've been doing some research on exercise and fitness and came across some alarming statistics. So, apparently, men who drive 10 hours a week have an 82% greater risk of dying from cardiovascular disease. And it doubles the risk for cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and obesity if you sit most of the day. And another awful statistic: extended period of sedentary behavior increases risk of diabetes by 112%. I mean, that's quite a lot. And 2 minutes of physical activity every hour lowers the risk of premature deaths by 33%. So, as I'm in my sort of late 50s and heading towards old age, quote unquote, I decided now's the time to take stock of my lifestyle. So, this video is about that, getting up to 5,000 steps and how I went about it and what happened. So this is the third day of my 5-day challenge to walk more than 5,000 steps, so halfway. It's interesting how far you actually have to walk to do 5,000 steps. I generally walk, 20 or 25 minutes most days, and that was only taking me to about 2,700. So in my area there's some various routes you can take, circular routes from home back home again, and the shorter route's about 25 minutes, the longer route's about 30. So I've combined the long route and the short route, which takes me to just over 5,000 steps, and then I try and do more each day. It's definitely getting easier to do 5,000. Not sure how it would be to walk 10,000. Anyway, third day, keep going. Next tomorrow and Friday, which is I started on Monday. So there we go. I'll check in again on Friday. So here I am, day 5 on my 5,000 steps a day challenge. As you can see, the sun is shining. It's also quite windy, so we hear a lot of interference. Yesterday I didn't make it out for various reasons, but thanks to a bit of Step-aerobics for 15 minutes before lunch and 30 minutes on the rebounder before dinner, I managed to make my target of 5,000. So it's definitely getting easier. I think it's something you also have to plan and schedule. Like yesterday, I had to stay home because there was a delivery, and then once that was over, I couldn't seem to fit it into my schedule. So for me, first thing in the morning is a great time because I work from home, and it's sort of a way to punctuate the start of the day. So and of course when the sun is shining, it's a lot easier. It's very breezy out here today. Okay. So that was my 5-day, 5,000 steps challenge. That last video was a little bit hard to hear, so I hope you got something because it was very windy that day. So what did I learn? Well, let's see. I think 5,000 is actually quite a lot of steps to do when you don't exercise very much. If you sit around it all day, or like me, you work from home and you don't get out very much, 5,000 steps is quite a lot. I suppose if you lived in a major city like London or New York or wherever you know, and you're traveling around a lot, then it's probably quite easy to do 5,000. So, and the other thing was building up to doing 5,000. The beginning of the week was harder. By the end, it was definitely easier. On one day, I even did, I think it was 7,000 and something, 7,900 steps, because that day I also did some exercise on my rebounder, which adds to the steps. So all in all, it was definitely a week of activity. And the main thing I realized was you definitely have to plan it into the schedule. So I mentioned that on the last little video. It's if you don't plan it into the schedule, it's so easy to forget about it, or something more important comes along. So whatever's good for you. For me, first thing in the morning is good. Some people after dinner, lunchtime, whatever. But I've used this fitness tracker system, but you can also get them on your phone, and it syncs up with my phone. So I have this here where you can see. I'll post a picture of this as well. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it, and I want to keep it in and eventually build up to 10,000 steps. Oh, and I lost 2 pounds in weight. So I think if you walk far enough for long enough at a good pace, it's very good for weight loss too. Okay, bye for now.